City, big dreams. DJ Cranberry, Realist Productions Empire, White Plains Road, Boston Road, Uptown, New York City, Mount Vernon, Larry. Woo! Shout out to all the artists on this one. Reef, Big Fucker, Benji baby, Prince Moolah, Blissy OTMB, Mo Dollars, Steel 718, J Up, Mar Benzo, Day Rose, Donna Ricks, Lexi Chase, J Mother, Shaka Busy, Georgia Town, Bella Bees, Swami God.
Hey everybody, it's Sash, Larry. Welcome to MTM Radio, Season 2. It's lit. It's the first time we had our new location show. Shout out to everybody that's been following. We're here with Larry Brown. We was just playing Small City, Big Dreams. So welcome to our new home. It's our first time here, so thank you for coming first and foremost.
Everybody tuning in, appreciate you.
Larry is back. He's live and direct.
Back.
I know it's been a little while since he's been here, so I'm going to let him, take it away. But as I was saying, Larry kind of meets Larry. That's what we were saying before. So Larry Brown, he's executive producer of Small City, Big Dreams. That's his first project that you co-rated with over, I believe, like 20 artists from the Bronx, looking to basically put together a timeless project as far as like different genres of music, different up-and-coming independent artists who are looking to get that organic exposure and to kind of just come together and collaborate. So that's what kind of I've been hearing from the project. So you kind of could give me the insight on like your creative process on how this whole thing came about.
All right, so basically, I always wanted to do something with music, like in general. So I'm like, yo, I can make music, but then it'll be like, any other artist in general. So I'm like, yo, what I could do that's different, change the game a little bit. So we was in Miami, we was just chilling. I'm like, yo, the vibes is just different. I'm like, yo, what if I make an album like Khaled? Khaled from Miami
I got you.
and all that shit. So they're like, yo, because we was playing his album at the time, remember it was hot. In the summer, that's when it first came out and shit. So we playing, I'm like, yo, I could do this for Uptown and maybe we could bring it somewhere. Remember, nobody didn't really do it on our side.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So
that's what
then
I was saying too. No
I'm
one
like-
is I don't know if you know that.
I'm like, yo, let's make our little promo video and let's see how it goes. And like, we made the video and I posted up on the gram. And like, it kind of went crazy. So I'm like, nah, I gotta do this now. It went from a little bit more so like, yo, let me try this to more so like, nah, I gotta do this now. So I got back to New York now and I'm like, yo, let me take some weeks, gather some chicken and shit, get everything together.
Right.
And everything. So I made a couple posts and everything about artists who want to be involved. A lot of people want to be involved. I mean, everybody of course couldn't. It was too much artists, but we picked through the rough and everything. Like I went through the off the work ethic, basically on like how they gram is and all that. And then pretty much I made a group chat.
Right.
And I started adding artists one by one, and going through. So we booked our first studio session.
Right.
And invited everybody, which was chaos. I could tell you that.
Yeah.
We should have came.
So with
been
that first booking with all of the artists at that one session, like how did you manage that? Like that sounds like something that
Honestly,
would
I
be
was
hard to manage.
overwhelmed.
Like
With the whole situation.
We planned it. He made semi-group chats in between the one group chat that he already made with whoever was making songs with each other. And we kind of formulated the songs based on those group chats. Like if we was in the same group chat, we kind of made a song for me. And when we got to the studio, for me, we made it work, made it happen.
so kind of like how DJ Khaled do. I know he kind of like from I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if y'all know anything about me, but I'm not the kind of person that listen to rap like that. I try not to. That way I can keep it, fresh. And when I come in, I listen to what you're doing. That way I can give you my honest opinion and tell you what I like, what I don't like. I'm gonna always keep it honest with you.
That's what it's all about.
But I noticed that DJ Khaled kind of like it seems to me like I don't know him personally, but it seems like he makes the beats and then he has the artists come in and then they listen to what they want to hear and then if they like it, then they jump on it. Is that a process that y'all
Definitely.
Is that something y'all
That
did?
was a little bit in the process too, but being that I'm still in the process of learning how to make the beats, so it's like, you know, I know a few producers that I, you know, came up with who I was cool with already. So I'm like, yo, I could grab up a few beats from them and then just go from there.
So then
you know,
you just
purchase
ran with it.
Yeah.
and you know, go through with everything, so I could own everything. That's one thing, we own everything.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I got
see,
it. I got an
that's
email
what
with
I'm
like
Which I think is really
I
smart.
got an email
so.
with like 30 beats that he sent me, like 30 different beats, and I had to pick through like which ones I wanted to work with. And any other artist that picked like the same beat, that's how it came together.
And that's how y'all work with it.
Right.
That's what's up.
Who did you
So-
listen to like growing up? Like kind of what was the type of music you listened to
Yo,
growing
it
up?
was
Because I know that usually has
so
a lot of influence.
crazy, and I don't know if y'all believe it, but I listened to Mad Vibes Cartel. It was Jamaican music.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
Coming up,
got
it was
you.
just
Larry, did
All
you
right.
get it?
Yeah.
like
I can hear that.
Larry did
Nah, I'm
not
saying
think
'cause,
you
like,
were
y'all
gonna
wouldn't
say
No, I
that.
didn't.
I heard it
really
in his
didn't.
voice.
I didn't.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
you wouldn't believe
Vibes
it, but it's
Cartel. Hey.
like, nah,
Boom.
but I'm not gonna lie.
Tatas.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, but you already know he's
Yo, this guy
he's-
is-
Yo.
he's
Yo, that
the
man.
best.
Yo, he the best. Yo.
You know what I'm
Vibes
saying?
Cartel.
So
You
like,
should know. You
pretty
know, you
much.
go
I
home.
love Vibes Cartel.
I
I'm
was
a
about
big
to say,
Vibes
you
Cartel. I've
go
listened to
home.
Vibes Cartel since I was a youngin'. So,
Yeah,
you know, I know
that's what's up.
You
what
feel me?
that
Coming up
whole
is,
vibe
I'm
is
around
about.
mad Jamaican, so you know it's like I'm not gonna lie and say, you know, Biggie and Pop. I'm not gonna lie, it was just Jamaican music.
Right.
And it's like I'm around a lot of people who was making music, so I'm like, nah. And then, you know, I just been listening to music and go through. But I listen to everybody.
Right.
Honestly, I don't have no. I listen to everybody.
That's
music.
what's up.
So like as far as like sound wise, like for someone like me who I've listened to the project like over and over and I'm still letting it marinate, I still feel like you need time to, I feel like it's only been released maybe like 2-3 weeks, I would
Yeah,
say,
it's been on, like, 2
possibly. And I feel like there's been a lot of like positive feedback as far as like just what the movement is about. And as far as like, I know one of your quotes and like I saw in the blog placements that was about like support is like mandatory for success or support is
Definitely.
important for success. Like how do you feel like why is support so important you feel like for someone's career to flourish?
Because, all right, so basically, if you look at New York over the past 10 years, you know, like a New York nigga is like what everybody wants to be.
Right.
But it's like realistically, if you look at like Atlanta, why you think they've been striving for so long?
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, they support one another. It don't matter if one is doing better, they still gonna support one another. And look, everybody's still winning. That
Yeah.
side is still winning. Same shit in Cali.
It's
Cali,
like that everywhere.
They
yeah.
support one another and they still win. Everybody's still winning. It's only New York, everybody fight each other down and nobody's winning.
Right.
At the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only one
Or
person
reality.
get put on at one time.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
pretty
what
much.
it is. I don't know if it's like egotistic or like
It's just that New York
You know what? That
mentality.
that New
I
York.
think it's a
yeah.
lot of factors that play into the New York mentality.
That-
though. The New York
that-
mentality is not just one thing. I think there's a lot of different things
It-
that
of
play
course,
into
There
that
is,
New
but
York
it's
mentality.
a-
It's not
It's
from
a-
just now though. It's
Yeah,
like been.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been
no,
like
it's
that.
been like this.
But
It's been like
to
this.
me, it's I think it's the music industry, how they formed it. You know what I'm saying? So like they put one artist and they put one artist in front of everybody so that one artist is being shoved into everybody's face at one time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So you don't have
definitely,
like what you doing and what DJ Khaled did and all of that. You know what I'm
Pushing
saying?
out a
Y'all
group.
pushing out everybody. Y'all pushing out groups. Y'all putting everybody music out at one time.
Right.
So everybody gets recognition. It's not just one person.
Artists.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they don't want a lot of people to shine at once.
So yeah.
So when you put a lot of people to shine at once, now you bring in a bigger picture. It's a bigger
and
picture.
the support all around the table.
Yeah, because
is
now
about-
you got more people
Right.
at the table sitting down talking about what need to happen.
Right.
Definitely.
But you know what's funny?
Definitely.
That has cramped New York artists being able to get to the next level. That New York mentality, that whole mindset right there.
Definitely.
You know how many talented people are in New York that because they don't have a lot of followers, they don't have, they're not chasing clout, they're not talking about bitches, bottles, but same
Nobody's
thing
not
everybody
worried
else is
about
rather.
that.
Nobody's checking for them. You get what I'm saying? So because that mentality, look, New York or whatever,
But-
everybody wants to kind of be mainstream or just talk about what they think is cool or not support other people. That has held us as a whole coming from New York
Right.
to really be like a staple to the hip hop culture because
Right.
other artists from Atlanta, Chicago,
Everybody work with each
LA,
other.
they be talking about nothing and they be getting on 1,000,000 streams.
And people, that's where Larry Brown comes in.
Okay,
Because
right.
if you want to talk
now
real,
and then.
you know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
So
that.
what you're doing is you're putting a lot of people on
One
that
time,
wouldn't
one
normally
platform.
have
that like
that
A
light,
platform.
you know what I'm
A
saying? That
platform,
platform.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because it's like it's 25 artists at minimum. So it's like one artist can have more like than the other one.
Right.
His fans are still checking in. So
I'm sorry to cut you off. Do you personally know all these artists or
some of the artists I've met over the summer.
Okay.
But like most of the artists on the album I knew already. You know,
Okay.
from just growing up or just being around in the area.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just pretty much it.
So what's your plans for the next? What's the next step?
Took the question right
What's
out
the
of my
next
mouth.
step?
Damn.
I mean, you had it written
All
down.
right, now
You gotta get to it.
I don't have it written down here
Okay,
actually,
so
but
then
I
that's
was
why I
gonna
did-
say
Get to it.
Nah,
saying.
definitely. But now that it's out, you know, we in the promo stage. You know, we pushing, we trying to get the album everywhere. You know, besides the meeting and everything. I finally got the first video recorded.
Okay.
It's scheduled to drop on the 24th.
You heard that first.
Okay.
MTM Radio.
What's the name? What's the name of that video? I
It's
think I saw
Uptown
it.
Ting. It's number
Oh, I saw that. Yes.
14.
Okay.
There we go.
That's
the
like
album.
the Jamaican vibe right there, the
Yeah.
reggae vibe.
It's
Okay,
a Jamaican
I heard
vibe.
that song.
It's 4 artists on that song actually.
Okay.
2 girls, 2 boys. It's fire. It's more for the females.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the guys killed the intro, so it's
Word?
like, yeah,
I
they
can't
killed the
hear
hook.
that one.
Actually, yeah,
That's
we're
what
gonna
I'm
play a
saying.
little. It's a
play a little bit of
it's
that?
a good.
I wanna hear
It's
that.
a little
No,
vibe.
no,
I was
no.
rocking
But
to
you
it.
know,
I wanna hear that.
Yeah.
The main verses is for the girls.
Okay.
So like the girls is more gonna grasp to the song, but
So with that going on right now, I'm gonna tell y'all like a little bit what I've been noticing is that there's a movement for women to express
Definitely.
themselves,
Nah,
to be
that
more
more than ever.
recognized, and you know what I'm saying. And
We keep the tempo. Women
listen,
really keep the tempo. We get the
don't,
job
don't worry about
done.
no tempo. Let
We
me finish
get
my
the
statement.
job
Ain't
done.
nobody worry about no
Name
jobs. Y'all
something
ain't
that
keeping
women
no jobs.
cannot
you know what I mean? Build a house.
You have
Lift
nothing.
a brick. Open a can of tuna.
Continue.
You know what I mean?
Continue.
You can't do all that without us.
We definitely can, but we
No,
keep
you
the
can't.
tempo. We're
You
the
cannot
backbone.
open a can.
I don't want to argue about
spaghetti.
this. I don't think
Spaghetti.
this is the
Open a
time.
bottle of
Nah.
spaghetti.
I don't think this is the time.
Can't open it. So
Right.
anyway, I
Right.
feel that there's a tempo going on with the women right now, with the movement and stuff. And as you said, that song speaks to the women. Explain
Definitely.
more. Like, how do you feel? Like, what do you feel? Like, how does it speak
Nah,
to them?
because
Like,
being that like it's a female song
Mm-hmm.
and like they're, you know, saying girl stuff. You know, I'll say call it the city girl stuff.
Mm-hmm,
You know, they speaking they so it's like more so putting girls on a pedestal.
Right.
Rather than, you know,
Breaking
other
them down.
rappers, rather than bitching
Yeah,
them up and
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know what niggas do. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah.
let's make everybody equal. If we
Right.
do music, every's equal in this
Build them
music.
up
You feel what I'm
instead of
saying?
breaking them down. I
'Cause,
got
you know,
you.
anything can happen. Look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the Meg the Stallions and you feel what I'm saying? Look at Nicki Minaj.
True.
Feel what I'm
True
saying?
that,
So you
true
can't
that.
really. You got Cardi B.
Yeah. And
I'm
that's
saying?
why I'm saying
There's a
it's-
lot of
it's-
potential
it's
Cardi
a lot
B's,
of-
I feel like, from
Exactly.
the Bronx.
Especially
I'm not
out
going
here
to
in
name
the Bronx.
any. Yeah, I don't want to just throw
Support
things out
is the
there,
main ingredient.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of potential Cardi. When I say
Support is
Cardi
the
B's, I
main
don't want to
ingredient.
compare because some people take that offensive, and I don't mean it in an offensive manner. I mean as far as like the impact that she's made, where
can't-
she's come from, the level that she's come basically from nothing to something. There's a lot of
Exactly.
potential of that. I feel like in the Bronx, especially with a lot of these females, they have a lot of confidence. They're independent.
gotta be
They're
from the Bronx, though?
empowerment. I'm not talking about from New York on the
Oh, okay.
whole.
You didn't say-
Caribbean, from the Caribbean woman.
I'm just saying.
That
They
ain't
really
music,
are. They're
definitely.
fearless.
And the
So
music
I
is
think,
fire.
I think,
I'm just
I
talking about
think,
specifically because he's worked with Bronx artists, and I know something that he's talking about. I think the same thing. Like, yo, they got some potential. Like, if you said, if they have that
definitely.
support, if they have that back, and if they have the resources to
I
connect
think,
all their
I think
dots,
that's the
they
main
can make
thing.
it happen.
I think that's the main thing that I want to point out that's really important. That's what you're doing right now. You're giving artists that normally wouldn't have that support, that you're giving them a platform, like she said, you're giving them a platform to shine.
Yeah.
And that's why
To get
you
authentic exposure.
are going to become the number one important person. Because like you said, we don't have that on the, you know what I'm saying,
on
up
our
here in New
side
York,
for
on
the
our
most
side,
part.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
We definitely
We don't have it
don't.
up here.
We don't.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I
a lot of
definitely
people
know.
trying to shine, you know,
I
on their
know
own.
people will
so.
support the movement, you know, but it's just like they say with anything, it just takes one person to make that move.
Yeah, definitely, all the
You know what
time,
I'm
every
saying?
time.
And then it's just, you know, we go up from there.
Cool. I don't want to ask another question. You said
No,
you had
we're gonna get a little bit more into the visual. You said that that's coming out, I think, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So that's a little
Christmas
like
Eve. If you
Christmas
go
tree. I
on-
like
if
that.
you-
That's cute. All
If you go
right.
on YouTube right now and actually type in Larry Brown Uptown Ting,
Uptown thing. Okay.
like Ting, you'll see it pop up.
Cool,
And then
there
you-
it is.
But you could premiere for the video, but you can't watch it yet, actually.
Say it one more
Okay,
time.
so
Larry
I'm
Brown,
actually gonna.
Yeah.
Larry Brown, Ting,
Uptown Ting.
Uptown Ting.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it's
Type of
Please
team.
don't get Larry, do not get him to try to start speaking
I
patois.
don't have it.
We really don't want that at this time.
I don't
like,
have
if
the
he will really
accent.
keep going and
I can't
going
do
and
it.
going, and it's just like ridiculous. So we're actually gonna get into the song.
Anybody looking for me to do a movie?
Oh, you got me hitting the camera and everything.
I told you it wasn't gonna be me.
Right. So we're gonna get into Uptown Ting, and then we'll come back, and then we'll get into Pressure and a couple of other songs that we were talking about from Small City, Big Dreams, executive produced by Larry Brown.
And everything will be airy and cozy.
Mitch is a uptown thing, you know. Yeah. Small city, big dreams. Hey yo, it's a uptown thing, you know. Girl from B Road to White Plains. Yeah, it's a uptown thing, you know. Girl I drive the Beamer, girl I drive the Range. Hey yo, it's a uptown thing, you know. A boy violate him get rearranged. Hear me now? It's a uptown thing, you know.
It's a uptown thing, you know. Tell them sexy, I know them want to chill, you know. You know, for hawks, you know me, I feel kill, you know. Champagne a pop, I know it, that's feeling, you know. You know, we a party. Link up Larry B on the party. I be a girl in a the party. Says she wanna get naughty.
He want BB, he wanna see me. Bad bitch, poolside in the 3-piece. Bust it down, fleet weed, try it out, EE. Hot tea mama with expensive tastes. I love them back shots, the way he grip my waist. I don't want no champagne unless he buying the ace. He got that Rolls Royce, so he be riding the race. And ain't no running up, so keep on pumping the brakes. Anyway, my bucky, I got office in your son, gal, a champion, gal, and I want to the dance. Cock it up and back it up like a stallion, gal, I bubble pan the John, I'm a tan pan it long. He wanna keep me, he wanna treat me, he wanna rough it out and pour it up like Riri. I want the cheddar, got niggas in a rat race. Drive a nigga crazy, put him on a goose chase. And I ain't really tryna fess up like a court case. Lick your lips like the nigga L Cool J. Body smooth, ayy, he wanna boo day. Back shots, Jimmy Choos, that's on you, ayy.
Small city, big dreams. Hey yo, it's a uptown thing, you know. Girl from B Road to White Plains. Yeah, it's a uptown thing, you know. Girl I drive the Beamer, girl I drive the Range. Hey yo, it's a uptown thing, you know. A boy violate him get rearranged. Hear me now?
Okay, so yep, we're back. This is Saj from MTM Radio. That was Uptown Ting from Small City, Big Dreams. That was executive produced by Larry Brown. We got Larry over here trying to speak his patois. But anyway, so before we were talking about, like, you said the video was coming out, I believe, Christmas Eve, just like a little treat before Christmas. As far as the visuals, like, how did you come up with the creative direction for that?
Alright, so the video, I already knew I had to have like some type of pool and water. You already know Jamaican, you know, so. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a little hotel in the city. I was tight this winter time, honestly. So I'm like, all right, and then I'm like, what else? I'm like, you know what, a club scene will be cool. Feel what I'm saying? So then I hit up Lava. He like, yeah, pull up. You know, Monday nights is always lit. Right. So I end up pulling up on him.
No, he doesn't know that. He's fronting. He doesn't know that Monday nights is lit. He has no clue what that means. He doesn't know. Oh, I'm not even on it yet. I'm about to get onto it. He doesn't know what that means. He doesn't. Okay. He's like, yeah, listen. I'm like, wow, he's really going to sit here in front. Like, you don't know what he means by Monday night is lit.
Listen, I know what I'm doing on Monday night, and it's lit.
Yeah, he's talking about, so there's like a party that happens every Monday night. And Lava's a DJ, correct?
Yeah.
And he has like some real lit parties.
He's like actually official DJ.
Right, yeah.
He's a reggae DJ.
Reggae DJ. So his parties are pretty lit from what I hear, and I think I've been to a few before a couple years back. So Monday is a normal thing.
Yeah, anyway, Monday is like his every Monday he keeps something. So I called him, he said pull up, you know, he'll play the song and we could catch some cameras. So like the video is like in there, like in the city, in a hotel room pretty much, and then in the club, end it off.
So y'all put all of that together in one video. And then
all in one day. Like
all in one day. That was just
that's dope.
Okay,
that's quick.
One shot. Word.
Yeah.
That's how you put it out there.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Facts.
Dope.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
So what can we expect next as far as Small City, Big Dreams? I feel like this kind of set the tone for like what's to come, which is a pretty big tone, which is not a problem. You set the bar high, which is great. I think that's great.
Definitely. I mean, we have about like 9 videos left because I projected 10. Might go over. We don't want to. I'm lying. We want
Of
to.
course you want
very
to.
bad.
Yeah.
But
Still, yeah.
projected, it was supposed to be 10 videos.
Okay.
So we on the first
Are you
one.
going to be hands-on with all these videos? When it comes to videos and it comes to beats and it comes to artists, like,
Yeah,
do you have your hand
everything.
in every single thing?
I'm hands-on with everything I do.
okay.
Everything I do hands-on. And
Okay.
then it's like, yeah, being that the baby is making all these movies nowadays, you know, he kind of set the bar.
Right.
So,
Okay.
you know, videos gotta be videos.
Gotta be
gotta
videos.
be movies.
It's gotta
So
be
it's
Right,
something.
okay.
Yeah,
you know,
something
it's
people
time.
want to watch. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's time and preparation. But in January, we're gonna shoot 2 videos for Pressure, of course, and then
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
get into
shoot
that a
Ran
little
It Up. That's number 10.
So who is Pressure by? Because we're actually going to get into that for a little bit so you guys can get a feel of really the different type of music that's on the album. That's another thing that I really did like, that you heard some reggae music, you heard some R&B, you heard some more soulful tracks, you heard some more radio ready, you heard some more trap. You heard, like, there was so much different type of genres and different type of songs that it was pretty cool. So what type of record would you say that Pressure is?
Pressure is more like the voice of the streets.
It's a street record.
Okay.
It's like
I'm on Pressure.
You're
Yeah.
on Pressure?
You're on Pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, so why you didn't say anything? Okay, hold on. Let's go. We got Prince Moolah here. Say what's up to my Instagram
Hey, what's
live
up, what's
right
up, what's
there.
up?
Yeah. All right, so Pressure, you're on this song featuring someone else?
Benji Baby. and,
Okay.
Reese.
Shout out to Benji Baby. We had him
Yeah,
up here
Reese.
at our old station. Came up not too long ago, so shout out to him on that.
Definitely.
What's the song about?
Right.
Well, honestly, that song is very it's kind of universal, man. It could go in either direction. It's up to you to be the judge.
Once you're from the
Okay,
streets,
so
you
if
could
you're
relate
from the
to
streets, I'm on the corner. I'm listening to it. What you gonna tell me?
it. It's not alright because
Is it a corner song? Am I gonna be on the corner? This nigga owe me $30 from this 8 deuce
I
trade
mean-
that I just showed. Man. You know what I mean? What am I listening to?
it's you could drive around and listen to this.
Okay.
This is something that you're gonna want to hear.
Is this something that I can play in the car? Is this
Yeah,
something
and not,
that-
as I'm saying, like if you in the
Is that-
streets and you going through like real life, you know, street shit, not you waiting
Okay,
for somebody to give you
talk to you.
$30. You will feel this song, like you can relate to it.
It's
Okay,
an
what
up
I'm
tempo
saying?
though. Feel me?
So
You can
it's
play it in
not-
the club too. Though.
All right, so
So
we're
you
going
play
to
it in
get
the
right
club.
into it.
It's
So
basically a song about how you feel about being in the streets. Like what happens to you emotionally.
or what goes on while you're
Yeah,
in the
what goes
streets.
on while you out there.
Just trials and tribulations.
Trials and tribulations. That's what goes on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into Pressure then,
Let's get
right?
it.
All right,
Let's
so
see
we
what
get
he
into
do.
Pressure.
Yeah. Put on my back, I step my jello. My niggas pull up a glass and sweater. Ducking the cops, get fold under pressure. Yeah. Who's sweatsuit, just none with Adidas. Rolling like Griffin, ain't choking my Peter. Sipping on act, drop 6 in my leader. Yeah. That bitch, she fucking, and sucking for nothing. I need my bitch to come by the dozen. They let me fuck out, you fucked on the cousin. Back out in traffic, now with the fuss. Pull up with the heat like a oven. Won't see the big drinks, say you out here, you was. Get it by any means, tell you next
This shit on my wrist cost a break some change. I hop out the whip with the fire in the brain. I back on my dick, made the bitch with a slave. I bold the game to the end of the game. I look convertible, she wanna range. I do the top when she giving me top. I made a clean 15 in my crocs. 600 checkers to kill out the box. These niggas be fake, they toxic. Well, if they face with hot shit, I was just locked in 6 months straight in the crib, no block shit. Niggas be broke, still pop shit. I swear to God, that be that pop shit. Bitch be trying to leave with options. You niggas dying to see me flopping. Yeah. Step on the scene, this shit get nasty. Perks and lean to work you backflip. Nobody dream like Michael Jackson. I was down, they thought I was drowning. Made 2,000, got a medallion. Mine is water, my money is piling. Here nigga order, I'm checking the balance.
Yeah. Put on my back, I step my jello. My niggas pull up a glass and sweater. Ducking the cops, get fold under pressure. Yeah. Who's sweatsuit, just none with Adidas. Rolling like Griffin, ain't choking my Peter. Sipping on act, drop 6 in my leader. Yeah. That bitch, she fucking, sucking for nothing. I need my bitch to come by the dozen. They let me fuck out, you fucked on the cousin. Back out in traffic, now with the fuss. We pull up with the heat like a oven. Won't see the big drinks, say you out here you was. Get it by any means, tell you next time front. Gang.
Pull up, I'm swerving a foreign. I'm still in the hood every day getting money. I'm selling the work on my Jordans. I keep a dot. She gon' pull up on the gang. We finish recording. I got it on lock. I'm beating the pot. I'm breaking it down to portion. Roof drop, hoes trying get in it. I'm who you call for a big shipment. I got the 45 beam with a stick in it, so I'm prepared for a long sentence. Talk that smoke, we spin it up. Niggas be broke as a fuck, they should get it up. Gelato on platinum and run some stuff in the 8 for the dope and the punch. You play with the gang, get plucked. One shit up, then you know shit stuck. Every day, man, the ops get puffed. Remember them days we would take your stuff. We bustin', bitch, and we was on Wickham and bustin'. You know that we coming from nothing. Drumming me here and shit feel like percussion. And you know he ain't living, you know how we thuggin'. But Lindsay and Fendi is coming from Paris and London. I got your bitch and I'm making her tongue it. I pay the bench to Louis my luggage. Burn out my man so I never could trust it. Niggas be fiendin', I serve him a nugget. Over this drip couldn't fit in your budget. Growing up shooting my life that was rugged.
Yeah. Put on my back, I step my jello. My niggas pull up the glass and sweater. Ducking the cops, get fold under pressure. Yeah. Gucci sweatsuit, that's none of Adidas. Rolling like Griffin, ain't choking my Peter. Sippin' on act, drop 6 my leader. Yeah. That bitch she fucking, suckin' for nuts. I need my bitch to come by the dozen. They let me fuck, I just fucked on the cousin. Back on the traffic, not with the fuss. We pull up with the heat like a oven. Small city, big drinks, say you out here you was. Get it by any means, tell you next time front.
Growing up, shit was tough.
Woo. Bang a million. And I came from the mud. And I came from the mud. Only way is up. And I came from the mud. Only way is up. Ain't slowing up. No. Only way is up. Ain't giving up. No. Only way is up.
Growing up, it was rough, but it ain't hold us up. Bitch, I'm OTB. Them the niggas I trust. For my niggas I bust. Hit your block by the cut. Shake it look like a blonde. You know this ain't what you want.
I really came from none. So many changed on us. So much pain, I'm numb. Try to put the blame on us. My niggas, they dangerous. I run out that money, put it in the stash. They told me slow down, I keep moving fast.
Yeah, he stayed the same growing up. I went made major players growing up. See the chains hang on us. It look like they sprinkled the angel dust. So many chains that get tangled up. Don't try to rock out the gang with us. Bro, don't be bringing no lanes on us. You know, Brody be having cocaine around us.
Every time I pull up, it's a show. Had to start trapping, I'm chasing my goals. Been a minute since I've been on the road. Perfecting the craft, you know how it goes.
Keep so much ounces to look like we grow. Everybody in the hood know. Do nothing with money, we act like we broke. Turn on the sun, we been here before.
And I came from the mud. Only way is up. And I came from the mud. Only way is up. Ain't slowing up. No. Only way is up. Ain't giving up. No. Only way is up.
Growing up, it was rough, but it ain't hold us up. Bitch, I'm OTB. Them the niggas I trust. For my niggas I bust. Hit your block by the cut. Shake it look like a blonde. No, this ain't what you want.
And I want all the smoke. I play the block, I don't play jokes. I smell like a pound when I walk through the door. I'm going up, straight to the moon. And I'm still going strong. I was born to win. And I'm staying 10 till the end.
Look, I hustle and do it prolific. I fuck on that bitch and I do it terrific. Do it like nobody did it. Who is you kidding? Bitch, I came from the mud. Still hang with the thugs. Still keep sticks in the cup. Bitch, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I'm still strapped, I'm prepared for whatever. I see the fit through your sweater. How you gonna deal with the pressure? And my pocket's big like a wrestler. If Brody get on you, it's gonna be extra. Fuck all them niggas that left us. Fuck Megala, send them a message.
And I came from the mud. Only way is up. And I came from the mud. Only way is up. Ain't slowing up. No. Only way is up. Ain't giving up. No. Only way is up.
Sliding, we ducking the jigs. I'm on the road with the blitz. We see when we catching the case. Got one of them time in this child, blaming his face. We keep been juggling and robbing from first to the eighth. We so records, we motherfucking goblins. Pull up where you stay. Pull up, pop out the whip and we pop 'em. Bullet right to your face. Fuck with moolah, it's gon' be a problem. Man, I'm gon' catch a case. We gon' skirt on the jeans. We don't care what you say. Could die any day. How about the whip get stepped on? Homie ain't right, get hit with the left arm. Aim for the head, don't care the vest on. Think every case in the hood can be Teflon. So we dripped in the Mary J, Vinci, and Double G. Them niggas, they
Hey guys, so we back on MTM Radio. Yep. We actually ended up playing a couple more songs than anticipated, but that's cool. The song that we played first was Pressure, so that was by Prince Mula. Right. So you were telling us a little bit about that song that you did with Benji Baby. Yeah. Is this the only song that you have on the Small City Big Dreams project?
There's one more artist on that
song.
One
more artist?
Yeah,
okay.
I actually have three of them. About like I think 3 or 4 songs on the album.
All right. And how did this song, I should say, maybe come about with you and Benji? And you said Reefy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was like a day of like 3 different studio sessions. We had like 3 different studios in the same day. First studio session, we got like 2 songs done, me and Benji and somebody else. Okay. Nazi Nas, another rapper from my neighborhood. Me and him got a song done. And then after we went to another studio later on that day, me, Benji, and Reef, we just put it together. It wasn't even planned. Like that was one of the songs that wasn't
spontaneous.
Even, yeah, it was a spontaneous.
I like
song.
that. That's sometimes I think the best stuff come like that. That's a part of the creative process. And then the song we played after that was called From the Mud. And I know we played another song called Die Any Day, which all are on Small City Big Dreams. And we were just confirming that it's on streaming platforms like Apple, Spotify. You can also follow Larry for more like as far as blog interviews and press and visuals coming out. You said Uptown Ting is coming out Christmas Eve, correct?
Yes, the
24th. The 24th. And then as far as I guess we could see what's going on, we were saying too, we feel like you set the bar pretty high, and the tone for someone who is, I would feel like a new, executive producer to the scene with like a new vision, a new plan on what you want to do. So I guess you could give us maybe some insight before we go on, I guess, what we can expect from you and what's in the future.
I mean, pretty much.
Basically, I also wanted to add what you can add to that is where they can find you, like upcoming artists, if they want to get in touch with you,
and they want to work with you.
They want to work with you. How can they get in touch with you and contact you?
My Instagram, as I said, was Larry_Brown. So you could definitely contact me there on my DM. But if I miss a DM, you can email me at smallcitybigdreamsnyc@gmail.com.
And we'll have all that information on the MTMRecordsMusic.com as well as on the YouTube page, so you guys can be able to do that. I'll also post it on my Instagram, so well as Larry on Radio MTM and then the MTM Records page. So all you have to do is listen to the interview and you can find out exactly how to inquire. Again, Larry, I want to say thank you for coming. Prince Mula, I want to thank you guys for pulling up. Really appreciate it. Is it our first time back at the new location? So it was a lot of firsts. Your first project, our first show back on season 2. We have a lot of things in store as far as what we used to offer before, what we're offering now as far as blog placements, getting press done, bios, getting that organic exposure. If you're looking for certain collaborations with other artists like Larry, how you can inquire on the MTMRecordsMusic.com page. And we just got a lot of tricks up our sleeve for 2020, right, Larry?
What I would also say is any shout outs that y'all want to give right now, just go ahead and give them shout outs.
Yes,
I know you have people following you.
All the artists on the album, that's first. I want to shout out to every single one of them. I want to shout out to Kwesi B, Business First.
Hey, big shout out to
business
bro.
partner /
Facts. Kwesi came up here. We met him with Benji Baby. He manages him. So
there you go.
Kwesi's another one that I think has been like low key
doing his thing.
As far as like not necessarily being maybe the forefront and being so out forward, but that's what it really takes. Like you need somebody that's gonna plant those little seeds and connect those little dots on certain things, because that's how y'all get the support going. That's how you get things in motion.
Definitely. So shout out to 33rd, the whole 33rd movement.
Shout out to the skis, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that participated in the album.
Definitely.
Anybody working, man.
That's what's up.
Shout out myself, man. I work hard, man.
Hey, there you go, man. Hey.
Follow him, get into him.
Yeah, we'll have your Instagram on as well as on the MTM Records page.
Definitely, but as I said, the next album is going to be Small City Big Dreams, the concept.
Okay.
It's gonna be,
okay, that's something we gotta look out for.
Look out for that, the concept.
That's coming
now.
late 2020 though. That's late at the end of the year.
Late 2020.
Yeah, all the way at the end of the year. We're gonna put a lot of work into that album right there.
Don't mess with me. I'll put you in a date. around December.
Larry will come
October,
checking for you.
You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, don't make a promise to this man. He will come checking for you. Sorry to this man. Don't make a promise to him. He will come checking. He'll put you on a spot. He'll pull your cards. Don't put those things out there if you're not really ready to, keep your word. But it's good. It's motivating because then people come back with that. Like this is a part of their plan. It's a part of their project. Yeah.
I need you to keep that energy going because what you're doing right now is really big. I see that you're motivating artists. Like I said, you creating a platform to inspire people that otherwise would not have that platform.
Definitely. You know what it is? A lot of people don't have that self-esteem or don't really believe in themselves. So if you just show them like, yo, show them.
Once you show them they can do it.
It be mentally
or you can do it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Sometimes you don't even got the resources,
Yeah.
Or as you said, the resources.
The resources, that's another thing. So you are becoming a major resource.
Right.
Because if you think about it, that's what DJ Khaled is. He's a resource for other artists, you know what I'm saying? So,
and then also, you know what I think it does too? It also gives you more of a like keen ear. It also helps you like after this, your next project, there's certain sounds that you might not necessarily care for that you have on this project that you might not want. Or there's certain artists that are talking about certain things that you're like, you know what, I see the potential in you maybe digging a little bit deeper or coming with something that's more substantial. Or you say you talk about this, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this and let's go on this type of beat. Let's tell a story versus let's come with the trap vibe or whatever. Because some artists like they don't necessarily know when they first come out initially what their best sound is.
They don't know how to.
Yeah. So this will give them the opportunity to be able to be like, you know what, that sounded okay or that sounded good. That was cool, but this is how I want to be better.
Because
they're
you're
going to be able to perfect their craft.
Basically, you're a producer.
Pretty much.
So you're going to have to produce.
Definitely.
So you have to tell them, no, this is not it. This is not working.
Definitely. That's what I said.
That's a good question. How comfortable are you with doing that? Have you been doing that with this project?
Honestly, every song on this album I could relate to. Like I feel it. Like that's why I even told an artist in a group chat before, like, yo, if it's something on a song or it's like a verse I don't feel strong enough, I will actually tell them. So it wasn't like a surprise, and I wouldn't really put out nothing that I wouldn't want to represent. You feel what I'm saying? So, but like I said, every song on the album I genuinely like, feel I could relate to. Feel what I'm saying? So that's why I went through and did what I had to do.
Well, like I said,
shout out to you guys, man. Small City, Big Dreams.
Small City, Big Dreams.
We finally got somebody from the Bronx who's really on their like whole supportive movement vibe, and somebody that's created something that's unique, that's timeless. So keep doing your thing. And like I said, for those who missed it out, you can catch it on MTMRecordsMusic.com. You can catch it on MTM Records the YouTube page, Larry _2_ Brown, on the Instagram, as well as his email, and that other information will be on our website. And stay tuned. And we got a lot of other things coming for 2020. We'll be back. Anything you want to say before we go, Mr. Larry?
I'm gonna give out some shout outs real quick. There's some people following me on my radio mix, MTM Radio.
Hold on, wait.
Shay the Boss, Salubrious 12, Ahmad the Lord.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see, Flatbush Finest. All these people following me on my Instagram. I just want to say thank you.
Definitely.
Pay attention.
It's support.
Yeah.
Support,
Shout out to those that was been following all the way from season one, when we were down in the city. Now we're in a new location, a little bit
Brooklyn,
bigger,
people.
a little bit better. We live right out of Brooklyn. We went from a studio to a suite. We got the photo studio going on. We got the video production section. We can do like pop-up shops, events. We could do a lot going on.
We about to have a lot going on up in here.
So yeah, we stay tuned to what's going on. Shout out to everyone that's here.
Definitely want to have
as well as shout out to Larry, Prince Moolah, Small City, Big Dreams on Apple, Spotify. For those who missed it, can catch it on YouTube, and we'll be back next year.
Tell them follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, follow you on Instagram. What's your Instagram name?
Prince Moolah. The real _ Prince Moolah with 2 A's.
There you go. Get it. Follow him.
And you can follow Radio MTM, and I'm Ayo _Sash. And like I said, you can catch us next year, 2020. Happy holidays, Happy New Year's.
Word. If you see me in the street, say hi.
Definitely.
Your boy.